Greetings viewers and welcome back. We're here at Sparky Pants Studios with another top-knot match for you here at Replay Tuesdays. And I'm of course your caster RedRupee and my co-caster.
I'm Deckard. How's it going, RedRupee?
Pretty good. I'm excited for this match. As you can see here on the dropships, we've got quite a exciting loadout of rigs here. Count them up for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gunners.
5 gunners.
Tank.
Yeah, one of these things is not like the other. But it looks like Warhead's sticking it out, hanging out with Dual Fury and Recon, and we've even got a Vanguard into the mix as well. So
and this this match is going to be between Dejarik and Xiniu. Looks like we got First Blood, Total Vision, and Alpha Strike on this map. Dejarik's going to come in here with Scatter Laser, Assault Rifle, or Assault Plasma Rifle, I never remember which. I'm the worst. Plasma Rifle, there we go.
And same thing on this side, we've got Plasma Rifle and Scatter Blaster, but twin coils for the third rig, but a triple Thermite Grenade. So let's see if, I don't know, that tells me that Xiniu might be on top of his micro. If he's switching between all those rigs, firing off those grenades constantly. Let's see if he's on top of that.
That's going to be a lot of poke damage. Going to probably contest the uplink quite a bit. And wow, he's already jumping over to the left side of the map, taking out that bottom hive, not taking out, but attacking that bottom hive with his Fury. Going to just collect that extra XP, and that's a smart move, just to come over and take some Kavash and then escape right out of there with that jump pad like he's about to do.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be careful though, because First Blood is on the map, so when you're invading on this map, it's pretty easy to get yourself caught out of position, and with those slow options like Plasma Rifle and that sort, and Pulverizers on top of that, you could find yourself in a bad spot pretty quickly.
Yeah, and look at that, Xiniu is already 1 squad level up from a Dejarik, so coming over and getting that extra XP is helping him.
Yeah, Dejarik hasn't been splitting up quite as much. Vanguard trying to do some damage on Warhead. A little dropped micro on Recon, but he's back on top of it. Oh, and Fury was sitting just outside of the Hive attack range, so unfortunately missed out on a bit of extra experience and potentially that third core over here as well. But Fury's level 3, pretty much completely online now over here for Xiniu.
Yeah, and look at that, 13-minute mark hasn't even hit yet, and 2 cores already scored. And wow, First Blood going down to Dejarik real fast.
Yeah, the combination of that Plasma Rifle and the Scatter Laser right there was some quick damage. That gunner disappeared in the blink of an eye. With Xiniu running triple gunner, it's something he's going to have to be really on top of, is these squishier units. He's only running Sidewinder frame on the couple there. And let's see, what kind of... Not really running a lot of defensive software either.
Yeah, and he does have, what is that, slingshot booster, so every time he casts an ability, he gets a little bit of speed boost there, so that gave him the ability to escape some damage earlier with that fast pull away. Vanguard very low on health. Warhead will not be able to chase fast enough.
Oh no, he's getting dangerously close. One more stomp with those pulverizers, and that's going to be it. Vanguard's going for the kill. Dangerously low.
What is he thinking?
Loses himself a rig. He should be able to get this Warhead kill out of here, but I think he could have done it without losing that rig. That said, it's a team wipe for the cost of 1 rig, so I guess it's not all that bad. But that was a questionable play. I think maybe if he had positioned those thrusters maybe a little up here so that Fury was between that gunner and the tank, that may have been a little more advantageous. But
and it was worth it for that team kill, like you said, but if he had kept that rig alive, he would have been able to instantly get total vision with those 2 rigs.
Oh man, look at the damage output coming off of that Fury with the Scatter Blaster over the laser, not getting the damage debuff, but constantly getting out those big hits off that ability damage. Again, playing super loose with these rigs. These first couple engagements have been pretty huge for both sides. Yeah, Alpha Strike is on the field though, so we'll have to see if Recon's looking for an Alpha Steal here or not. Vanguard now cycling in. Xiniu's been doing a great job of cycling the 1 injured rig out and keeping the other 2 gunners forward position. And man, with Dejarik taking all the hits from that Alpha, while dealing with the gunners on top of that, it was just a bit too much damage. Recon getting low!
Yeah, this is the dangerous part about Mind the Gap. We've said it before, is that these hive placements means that battling around the very famous, very popular uplink area is going to... Oh, wow! Oh, and that final Thermite Grenade from a distance gets the final shot there for that kill. But yeah, with 5 gunners on the map, you cannot deny the fact that a lot of battling is going to take place. Otherwise, what's the point? But yeah, with these Kavash nearby on the center hives, it's dangerous to do battle there if you haven't taken out that wave of Kavash, especially with that Alpha sitting around. And a little bit of drop micro for Xiniu back in home base. That Fury, or I'm sorry, that Vanguard just sitting there, but now she's finally going to come back and bring some backup to this Fury.
And again, I think Fury's intentionally wasn't focusing down that Alpha to get that extra damage on Warhead. The Gunner Micro, at least on the front's been really on top of everything. Let's see if Fury can get out of there. But getting the slow from the Plasma Rifle, that parting shot was all it took to finish her off. And it looks like Xiniu's gonna, at least for the moment, give up the chase, actually get some farming done, get some cores on the map to put some pressure out here. And both players, I think, are kind of sick of these invasive hives that are sitting right between the uplink and the dropship. Gonna knock those out, and then maybe potentially we'll see some more action around the uplink. But already for these first 5 minutes, it's been nothing but back and forth there, leaving it at 3-3.
Yeah, I like that little formation that he had going there. Vanguard right in front of that softened up Recon, just taking all the damage for it.
Yeah, I mean, the hives will always attack. Send their Kavash to attack whoever the closest threat is. So it's not about HP or health or damage or anything like that. It's simply the closest rig to the hive, they're going to take out the closest threat.
Yeah, so here we go. 4th goal scored for Dejarik. 5th one coming in. Fury trying to stop it. 3 against 1. Fury will have to retreat. Will she make it? She will. I don't think Fury should have pulled off for Dejarik. I think he should have just kept uploading that core.
Yeah, I think he could have routed that lone gunner with just the 2 rigs that he had. So, but still looks like we'll be able to get that last core that he has available uploaded, and maybe going to fall back to do some more farming. 2 cores coming in from Xiniu as he starts pressuring that Fury. Vanguard diving a bit deep though, and it seems like maybe Xiniu's whole plan is just to maybe continuously sacrifice 2 for 1. But man, that combined slow, the Warhead passive slow on top of the Pulverizer stopped these 2 gunners cold. And now they've got at least a brief respite to get an upload in and maybe cap one of these vision towers. 2 rigs on 2 rigs right now, with both downed rigs coming onto the field at about the same time here.
Yeah, interestingly enough, Dejarik had a 2-point lead, but he's still a squad level and a half behind. So hopefully he'll be able to make up for that. But look at Xiniu doing a great job. He is over on the left side, upper left side still. I don't know why he wasn't chased down by Dejarik, so now he's just losing. Dejarik's losing all that experience that he'd be gaining from getting these chunky little Kavash soldiers.
Yeah, I'm surprised with how aggressive Xiniu's been playing that he's managed to stay on top of the farming game as well as he had. So with a second tier 2 hive going down on the back line here, and still a tier 1 up for Dejarik, Alpha Strike might be slipping away from him as a potential 4-point victory.
So it looks like everybody's just tired of fighting now. They're taking over their own hives and grabbing those cores.
Yeah, grabbing a quick respite as Xiniu looks like, if I were to guess, I'm guessing we're going to see that Fury hit level 5 here on the next available level. Meanwhile, over here, it's still all level 2 and 3 rigs.
And here we go.
Recon at 3. Exchange coming in from all those gunners. Warhead trying to position, get those pulverizers down. The slows are up, pressuring Recon, not trying to take out the beefier Vanguard.
Vanguard's
or
in
Fury.
trouble. Oh, good. A boost away and saves her. Especially with all those Kavash coming in to join the fray.
Yeah, that tier 3 hive had just spawned. And oh man, let's see, is Dejarik gonna play the aggressive game here? Maybe try to steal one of these alphas. Right now, just picking off the little guys. 2 gunners coming in on the opposing side. And it, I think with 3 rigs out here, this is the perfect opportunity for Dejarik to try to steal one of these.
Yeah, Dejarik, get over there. He's watching those health bars. Look at him watch.
Maybe he's just trying to get in there. He moved it a bit too late, but he's going for that second one, it looks like. Or maybe ignoring it entirely. He wants those rig kills. 3 gunners are gonna probably almost, the attack speed was just way too high.
And there's stunning entry. Doing a bunch of damage on Fury. Fury melts away with the other Fury in the melting away mix.
Yeah, Recon's down and Fury's down for the opposing. Is the second Recon going to fall?
I think
so. The stun goes down though.
Conductor Spike
possibly
saving
that rig completely. Now Warhead against 2 gunners can do some good damage with those pulverizers, but on his
level
own,
3 hive is sitting here doing extra damage. I think if Fury. No, okay.
Oh, wow. Look at all that. That was a quick 100 XP or so.
Scatter laser there.
It's all yours, Commander.
So this is a chance for Xiniu to steal 2 more alphas.
Yeah, he's going for it. It looks like he's trying to pressure, and he's staying on the edge of this hive's aggro range. So he manages to get the first. If he gets the second one, that's almost definitely going to shut down Dejarik, especially considering he still has that level 1 hive. That's 3 potential alphas that is going to be unavailable on the map. But I suppose if he never farms that, he could just actually deny Alpha Strike all together. Oh no.
Wow, a greedy Vanguard, and now a greedy Fury is in trouble here. Get out of there, stop stutter stepping. Nobody cares about that Thermite grenade.
But that Warhead slow was just a bit too much for Fury to overcome right there. Recon, I don't even think had that plasma rifle available for the slow. Warhead gets the upload pretty easily with only one gunner. That's not really enough to scare a tank off of an uplink. So 8-5 right now. Still 8-10 on squad level though. Xiniu has been keeping a consistent 2-level advantage on his opponents.
Yeah,
so
and I think
he just needs to micro his gunners a little bit more in those team fights.
Yeah, a little bit more, and I think that higher level squad level is attributed to how many alphas he's killed. 6 versus 3, that's 225 extra XP, so maybe not too much attributed to that, but I think all the poking he's done and going over to the left side of the map, stealing as much XP as possible, even if it just means a quick escape, does add up over time. It's now a squad level 11, and it's a good thing to remember also, folks, is that even though you're looking at the progress bar of their experience, and you might mathematically map out that they're only 2 levels apart or 2 1/4 levels apart, what really matters is the squad level number, because somebody could be at level 9 with almost at level 10, and if that person's at level 12 with barely a pinch over level 12, they've got that extra level, they've got that extra point in their rig, and that's where it counts, is that upgrading.
Yeah, I mean, especially at this later stage in the game, that extra level or 2 usually means the unlocking of an additional special move in your arsenal. So in those big team fights, that 1 or 2 levels can make a pretty huge difference.
Yeah, and we don't even have Dejarik at level 5 yet for any of his rigs.
Oh man, I feel like it's coming. That stunning entry is unlocked.
There
it's available.
It
comes in. Who's he going to focus down? Recon gets the stun in. That's the... Oh
wow.
no.
Recon's conductor spike went off and saved the day kind of. Fury's going to get out of there. Nope, not at all. Warhead might not even escape.
Warhead has the potential, but even he might go down. I think really Xiniu should probably just start uploading though.
Oh, why did Warhead turn around? You have to get out of there because... Okay.
I don't know if he just wanted to try to snag a little experience or maybe just stall for a bit. But Xiniu just needs to get on that uplink. There's so many cores around here. I think Fury should just be ferrying back. I mean, I understand trying to get that squad level advantage. Right now, if he gets 1 more level, he's so close. He's actually only 5 experience away from getting, I'm assuming, that Recon up to level 5 and unlocking that orbital strike. But, I mean, the damage output from these 3 gunners is just huge. If he's firing off all 3 of those thermites, he really just needs to work on his positioning a little bit more, because he's diving in, he's getting the damage down.
Yeah.
But ultimately, he's just been kind of sitting around taking that big damage, and he focused Recon first, just like he did last match. So I think he should probably be trying to take out that Fury. Take out the Fury, then you can deal with that stun from the conductive spike.
Right. Remind the viewers, what is the damage on a thermite grenade?
Thermite grenade is a flat 100,
so it's
straight ability damage.
300 damage out of nowhere every 7 seconds?
Correct. If he's landing all 3 of those thermites, and that's not even counting if Sidewinder frame's active, because that's an additional 25% on any of their abilities, which includes both thermite and the scatter blaster.
A shame he doesn't have Inferno rounds. I always love that extra bit of damage on the ground.
I mean, he's running Combat Rush, Healing Aura. I think Healing Aura is probably pretty important on a triple gunner build, because that's about the only sustain you can bring around.
True. So now the score is 9-9, soon to be 10-9. Dejarik is obviously way behind on the alpha count here. I highly doubt he's going to get Alpha Strike, so he really needs to get
at
least
only
4
2 minutes,
points.
though, I'm not sure if either player can get Alpha Strike. There's 8 alphas available, and I think Xiniu is actually out of luck. He didn't take out this level 2 hive in time.
Oh, wow.
And there's, as we were saying, with this level 1 blocked off, I don't think he actually can get Alpha Strike right now.
Yep.
Yep, the tier 3 is blocked out over there. The Alpha Strike is off the map right now.
So Total Vision is our last objective that we can get, and now it's going to be another battle to the death at the
I think it's going to be all about this final team fight. 90 seconds remain. Both of those special moves come in. The orbital strike's going to hit both gunners, taking them almost down to nothing. Vanguard goes in for the kill, but she's not focusing the Recon. The stun goes off, saving Fury and Recon. Both of those gunners taking an orbital strike. Recon uploading on the back line. Warhead's going to escape too, and now Xiniu blowing both of his special moves for ultimately no kill, simply because he didn't quite manage to finish off that Fury.
Yeah.
Turned to fire on the Recon and forgot about that conductive spike.
And when he did try to finish off that Fury's shielded actuators had just come back up, and so that thermite grenade landed right on it and did nothing.
10-10 right now, still 3 cores in the hands of Dejarik, with Xiniu with just a pair. 13 to 12 if all the cores get uploaded, and it looks like the Gunners are all retreating to heal up, giving Dejarik the opportunity to close this out despite having completely lost that team fight in the middle there just moments ago. 30 seconds remain.
Oh, no.
There's still time for this to go out, but Xiniu needs to get both of these
Where's
down.
the stunning entry? We don't have it.
He doesn't have it. I think he just needs
happen.
to focus down the Gunners and ignore the tank for the time being, but if that core gets dropped and Warhead picks it up, that's going to be just about it. We're here approaching the final moment that he can start uploading at 10 seconds. That's going to be it.
Yeah.
And it looks like Dejarik in the last moments here manages to take the game. Fury even going for that final point, adding a little insult to injury here as Vanguard limps on home to the dropship. That was quite a match. Xiniu had the right idea. He was really controlling the map well, but those last couple battles, I mean, as we mentioned a couple times before, he just needs to tighten up his team fight mechanics just a little bit, and I think he'll be fine, because he was often trading, I think, just a little more than he needed to. Other than that, he was winning the team fights. You can see the graph, not really decisive, pretty much back and forth throughout the match, and no objective scored other than that initial first blood. Neither player had the opportunity for total vision, and as we saw, Alpha Strike just wasn't an option in the end.
The team fighting distracted them a lot from the Alpha Strike end goal, because that level 2 and level 1 hive in the bottom right and top left, that just prevented it because it was too late to take out that level 2 hive at the 150-minute mark, I think.
Right, and I mean, we can see 9 and 10 kills on either side. That's a lot of kills for
they were just
a game at Dropzone.
And actually, to have a score of 13 to 10 with that many kills, these players are clearly had high micro and were just all over the place. And look at that, squad level 13 versus squad level 10.
I mean, we saw it in that second to last team fight. Xiniu dropped with the right timing both of those special moves and just obliterated the two opposing Gunners. Unfortunately, he didn't get the kill. He wasn't, again, that's kind of just one of the smaller mistakes you make. That target management is super crucial. I think especially with triple gunner, you want to burst down single rigs. You want to dive in there, kill a rig, maybe go back up and then re-engage when you're ready to go. Because I think you can eliminate a single rig in the blink of an eye. And I think the MVP right here, that conductive spike saved at least 3 rigs throughout the course of that game.
Yeah.
When you see conductive spike on that gunner, you have to kind of accept that, hey, I can't focus that down first, or you need to trigger it when you don't have all 3 rigs in range. If that stun hits 1 rig, no big deal. It only hits every 2 seconds. But if it stuns your whole team, on top of potentially a stunning entry from Fury on top of that, that's 4 seconds. Your team's out of commission.
Yeah.
But definitely a really fun mid-level match. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it really was great.
But yeah, a unique build. I don't think I've seen triple gunner in a while. But anyways, I think that's good for today. That was a sweet match on Mind the Gap, and of course we'll be hanging around later this week with some CSL coverage for the 3rd week of the Dropzone CSL League.
That's right, and a little bit of sad news. Unfortunately, we will not have a Thursday night throwdown. No more TNT on this week.
It's sad. It's sad for them. It's not bad for us. We're gonna be partying.
We are finally having our
release
party / New Year's, Christmas, winter party all jammed into one.
It's gonna be a good time.
Employees are coming over.
Unfortunately, it won't be streamed though.
No streaming this time, but all our fans will be in our hearts and in our minds.
All right, but yeah, stick around. The CSL coverage should be Thursday, or if not, well, it'll be around Friday. But anyways, that wraps it up for us. We'll see you folks next week. This has been RedRupee.
This is Deckard.
We'll catch you guys next time.
See you, Belters.